I want to break something down for you. These orbs are being called aliens. What does alien mean in military code? It means a foreign nation. Foreign nation. Now, we found out that the drones do indeed belong to the United States. And they are up there watching those orbs. Why? Well, for one thing, they can do a hell of a lot of damage here. They can shut the ecosystem down. They can shut the power down. They have enough energy in them to take out everything. I want you to know that they have technology that you could not even fathom. Do you understand me? You have to separate what these men are telling you with these little code trick fucking words. And you have to remember what Yahuwah told you. Let me ask you one more question before I give you this. These things are flying over military bases. They are flying blatantly over the government's houses and things that should not be trespassed and open for them to get into. The Capitol. You understand what I'm saying? I believe it's Iran. And that's why they don't want to talk about it. And that's why they're watching them. And we are watching them watch them. Documenting. If alien means an invasion or because they keep alien invasion, no, let's break that word down then. Because the English language and this military tricks. This government tricks. We see that today, don't we? This whole fucking bullshit is a Ponzi scheme. It sucks the life out of people while rich white men can sit on their fucking ass and live off of you. They've lived off of Yaakov. Yissachar has fed them with their hands. Royal Tribe Gad gave them medicines, showed them how to survive over here. And then we got Yehuda, King David's line. I'm going to tell you something. Last summer, listen, whenever somebody knows they got more than you do, they like to shove that shit in your face, blatantly, boldly. Last summer, Russia came up in here in submarines, said they were going to visit Cuba. You remember that? Right in front of this military's face, and they didn't do anything about it. They just watched them like they were watching these orbs. They're not orbs. They are camouflaged types of drones that they use today. I told you it's not going to be fought with bullets and guns, tanks. That ain't what we're. Yahuwah's doing a new thing, and he ain't meeting them as a man. And they don't want to say anything, and they let you believe it's aliens from outer space. No, the code word for alien and military is another nation up in here. In fact, little green men are other nations' soldiers that are short in stature and wear green uniforms. Dark green uniforms. They keep telling you it's China, China, China to distract your ass. But it's not, because Yahuwah called them Sinai. He never mentioned them in any war. In fact, the only time he mentioned them was when they were carrying the children of Yasharel, our children, on their shoulders, dancing and singing, praising Yahuwah's name. Go look. Yahuwah sent 2 kings, and he calls them beasts. Beasts of the field. You need to start researching that garden. One of them is Iran, and the other one is Russia. Isaiah 13 tells you straight out, the Magi, I'll bring the Magi on you. I'm going to use them as my weapon of indignation on this nation. That is his sheer anger for everything that this tribe of Esau, Europe, has done. And they know that Yahuwah stacked them while they slept on them, thinking they had defeated them forever. Yahuwah said he's bringing Iran over here. And that is why they are watching those orbs, because they have technology that they're all aware of. They can even have, they have technology, I've researched, they have technology, you can completely disappear. These drones are their locusts that they talk about. And Iran is the Antichrist for them, because Yahuwah said they know me. They follow Abrahamic laws, honey. They don't have Christ that Rome gave them and made up. I'm going to tell you one thing I learned. These last days, freedom, you don't listen to none of them. You listen to what Yahuwah said and nobody else, because he's orchestrating this war. And that is their Antichrist. We watched one of their a drone, one of those drones with the lights on it, go into the orb, and it shot it down. It drains the energy out of them. That's what they do. They're here to suck energy. Everything has energy in it. It's like sucking life out of something by taking its energy. And they created it. Weapons of warfare. And I can't think of any greater explanation. I mean, any greater... have you ever seen the movie War of the Worlds? Well, world means heathen worlds, idolaters. Did you see what happened? It was made over there in New York, that movie. And these big... First there was a storm that hid something. And then they shot electricity, and something came down through those lights, through that tube of light, down into the ground. And when they shot that electricity into it, what happened? Something woke up and came up. They have weapons that are drones, and they're over there in the war fighting with them right now. They have weapons that are drones that can turn a man into vapor. Yahuwah said that he is going to make this nation naked and bare. I am going to make you small and despised by everyone. And they are today. We see that. And it's even fallen back on the on the United States citizens that had nothing to do with it, that were lied to, that they are more than fucking willing to pawn their damn lives on. That's why y'all said every drop of blood you spill, I'm going to give it back to you. You love blood. I'm going to make it chase you. So Russia pulled up in here, just coming on by in that ocean. What you going to do? Nothing. Because they knew not to move. And these are indeed drones of a different sort that you have never seen. You go by what Yahuwah said, and he never mentioned anything that they're trying to tell you. But Iran. And don't you think that he would give them amazing technology to fight this war for him and Russia? So much that the United States can't even defend itself. They can't afford to make any weapons either. And they've given most of them hoping on Ukraine, and y'all shut that shit down. Because it belongs to Russia. And now, you think about that. Shalom.